So hello everyone, welcome back to more of Let's Play Rise of the Three Kingdoms 11 together. I am still the Max Shadow, he is still Alonzo Ryan.
Welcome back, guys.
I still have trouble pronouncing his name, and it has been several weeks since we last actually got hold of on this game. We did a mass block of recording in the last session. We did all that recording in over the course of 2 days, I think it was. We did back to back. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's about right.
It was something like that. So it's been a few weeks since we've been on it. I know Alonzo has hold of the save files. He was messing around with some bits and pieces. He's been doing some digging through codes and finding out stuff about his forces and becoming incredibly scared about some of the stuff he's learnt. I'm just perpetually scared because of this man. But no, the last session was it was a very, very lively one. I think that's the best way to put it. It has been quite amazing. So we need to load our game.
He looks really angry there as well.
He should be. I mean, he has been sieging my capital for a year plus. So I believe this is the last save we touched. As you see, that was May 21st. So that is like 5 weeks ago. Hold it down.
We're now well over 10 years since we started as well, aren't we?
Yes. We are definitely indeed. So, a quick little recheck over of bits and pieces, partially because I need it. So Southside had been sieging my capital for over a year now, and through means and ways I don't quite understand, we've managed to more or less hold them off, though there are more forces still coming. But yeah, Zhu Chang, Chen Liu, they're all more or less spent, and I don't really think Cao Cao can justify attacking anymore. He still has... No, even his Puyang forces are gone as well, so, I don't know how. I have no idea how I held this, through grit and determination. Ironically, since Cao Cao put all these officers and these troops in these gates, Ma Teng, even though he's being hit by a locust at the moment, there's no way he can really attack me at the moment, because the gates are in the way, unless he decides to go via the water, in which case I will crush him on the seas. And I don't even think he's going to go ahead and do that. So in a weird sort of way, my retreat has actually been covered by itself, which is very, very strange. There are, of course, other issues I'm facing, like Han Zhong is in serious trouble. That's a thing. Han Zhong, yeah, that's not so good. But there are reinforcements which are attempting to make their way, which I appreciate. Although I fear they may not get there in time, but I'll do what I can. Meanwhile... Liu Jiang is engaging in a naval assault upon you. You have done incredibly well to be as stable as you are. You fended off Wu. You're now making a march southwards onto Zhang Yi.
Yep.
Wu is still kind of trying to harass you, and they've still got a lot of troops in Chai Sang, but for the time being, they've not been able to make any particular headway. Other than that, yeah, the Liu Bei Yuan Shu War is still gritting on. There's Chi Song there with his 90 dudes. I think he's trying to run for his life.
No, he's facing them. He's going to destroy them on the seas.
It's been a pretty expensive war for Liu Bei, to be fair. As you can see, he is running low on troops, and he just doesn't have the pure resources that Yuan Shao does in the fertile northern lands here. He has far more forces than Liu Bei can realistically muster, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Beihai has been lost once or twice, though he's usually taken it back. There was an assault on Ping Yuan, which nearly succeeded, actually, at one point as well, so... but I think that's more or less a wrap-up of where the map stands, as we remember here. Just the 9 forces remaining, of course, is Yuan Tan, I should say, not Yuan Shao. My apologies. Forgot he died.
That's right.
But it has been quite something. My lands, I, of course, had to give up Chang'an, which is very sad, but I still think it was the right decision in the long run. I think it was the right call. I don't see any other choice I could have made, so
Yeah.
I think it was the right call. Right, so I don't think I had anything to do this turn. I think I did everything that I could do, looking at it.
Every single one of your officers is in use, yeah.
Yeah, that is the one, yeah. So that will explain it. Of course, the issue we had is that our officers, of course, are not doing too great since the death of Zhang Zhu, which was still incredibly unfortunate, but it is what it is. Cao Cao's out of morale, so he can't actually attack me. Xiao Shang's still going to assault me. Jiang Zu's still going to be a bit of a problem, but hopefully I can scare them away. Li Tong will be unconfused, and then I can I don't know what I do next. I don't know what the next stage is. I guess just rebuild. My markets have been trashed. You did note about the fact that Luoyang has an absolute bucket ton of food.
Yeah.
Which is true. The rate here is not great. I was kind of hoping for a better rate, but it's not going to happen. We have several prisoners here as well, which I might try and recruit some. We need the officers. Anyways, let's go and end this turn. I don't know what the turn order is at the moment, so we shall see. It might go straight to you. No, it's the AI.
Just keep an eye on them then. So-so's retreating.
Yeah, he has to. He's got no morale, so he physically can't do anything as a tower unit.
Yeah.
Xiao Shan can definitely do something.
Oh,
well, there you go. You have captured Yang Shi. He was planning to spread rumors in Hanzhong.
Huh.
That's very rude.
Right,
And
this?
Dong Zhao of Cao Cao's army visits. Dong Zhao's actually not a bad little officer.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to take Zhang Yan. He wants to take him back.
I think
Hey,
you should
you remember
refuse.
Zhang Yan?
Because I think he would be a great addition to your force, and he has no attachments to Cao.
I thought you wanted me to kill him.
No, I think that was someone else. I don't see the point in killing Zheng Yan, really, because like all his allies are deceased at this point. There's just him on his own, so he has no attachments to anyone. You could pick him up.
Yeah, I do need to pick up some officers, and I reckon I could get more money for that. So we shall turn Dong Zhao down. As nice as a man as he is, he's a great guy. I like Dong Zhao. I don't know why, I just always do. Meanwhile, further south, yeah, so Yang Shi has been captured over here, so I assume that was one of Liu Zhang's spies. The treacherous cretins. So, as for you, looking around here, Xinye is still, like, kind of there, and Hu Yang's there, Zhu Zhu's in the port.
Still sat in there for some reason, yeah.
Which is uncomfortable.
I know.
Obviously, you've got this marching upon you. So you're in a funny spot where, like, I think as long as you don't get attacked by everyone at once, you're probably okay, but that could happen at any point, so...
Right, so let's
how about it?
kick into this. Yeah, I've got a major problem to begin with here, whereby it seems Zheng Yi has actually spread rumors here, so that means that a lot of my officers are... how do we get into this? It's better to look here, isn't it? Probably lost loyalty here. Oh dear. That's pretty rough to begin with, given most of my officers were out here and stuff like that. But, God, I don't have much AP either. I think I'm going to start off deciding what I'm going to do in regards... Right, Nambu is going down here. I think I want to prevent him from taking this or doing any form of damage to it, really.
We have a very weird situation of Southern Jing is about to become a land grab, which... Didn't this, like, in a weird way, sort of kind of end up happening anyways, sort of? Obviously, with Liu Bei marching south to try and pacify Southern Jing before Wu could get their hands on it, didn't they?
Yes, yeah. Okay, so let's pay these two off and get them on the go here. I've got plenty of... Good grief, I've got plenty of money here. Good... Wow. There's also come from.
Your money's good. From just like bringing stuff down and funding war efforts and such. Like I say, you're doing pretty well for yourself.
Yeah. So let's pay off most of these. I think actually, going to be sending out Chen Dao, Zhang Yan, and I think maybe someone else just to back them up. But just thinking what I should send them out with, because I don't unfortunately have spears, and I think he's going to be cavalry, isn't he? Let's see.
Yeah, he is Cav.
Yeah,
and
S
he's
rank.
an S.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I don't plan to
he's an
fight
S
him.
boat and an S Cav, I believe.
Yeah, the good news is I don't plan to actually fight him on land, though, so it shouldn't be too much of a major issue. So I think we're safe to... I don't know whether to send out cavalry so I can move faster or...
Now, a weird question. Are you sure... It must be heading south, if I just take the mouse here quick.
Yep, go for it.
Because obviously Wu has tried to take Changsha a couple of times, and they have so far failed to do so because the terrain here is like terrible, and they've got this fort here as well for defending. So they might be looking to take the port first. It's sitting there with 10,000 gold, just chilling there, you know.
Yeah.
Changsha's got 25k because he doesn't have the officers to spend any of the money. Amusingly.
Yeah.
Several of the officers are up here, obviously, Spleen and Gong'an and that. So it might well be that it's an attempt to take Changsha and Guiyang. I mean, if you manage to get all 4 of these before Wu does, that'd be good going. But I suspect Wu is inevitably going to take Changsha. There's just too much force in Chaisang, surely.
Exactly. What my idea is here is to hold them at sea and just keep on hitting them as they try and take this. You know, if I can keep on, like, putting a little bit of hurt on them every so often.
Holding Wu at sea sounds odd.
It does sound odd, but if I can just do a little bit of damage and get out of there, it's gonna contribute in the long run, isn't it? If you get me. So, it's a bit risky.
While you're doing that, I know this is not particularly professional, everyone, but I need to go and get a drink.
No worries.
Leave you with him for a moment. I'll be right back.
Right, so I'm going to send out Zhang Yan, Chen Dao, and I think I'm going to back them up with Gong Du. If I recall correctly, Huang Shao was on Heaven's Door at this stage, so I need to leave him here, ideally, but it would have been a definite choice. It's just whether I want to use cavalry in order to speed myself up or not. I think I'm going to do it. Unfortunately, we don't have ships over here, so let's just go like this, and I'll send them out with a little bit of gold, because we've got so much here, we don't really need to worry about that. A little bit more, actually, because we could build on the way back or something like that, or put some in this dock here. We'll take out a bit more food, I think. Right, so let's send them on their merry way. Over to here, and oh god, I've got so much to deal with here. Let's get everyone into ports and stuff like that. I have this bandit up here I need to deal with. How is everyone doing in terms of loyalty? Not good. I'm going to move Liao Hua into here, so this is now his home, so I can pay off, like, Greg's. Let's move them in here because they, well, that's where they were aiming to go anyway. So have them remain in there. And then I guess I need to pick out each and every one of these and see how they're doing so that I can figure out if I need to send them in or not. I haven't taken Gong'an yet, have I? So what have we got here? Hello. Right. They don't need to go in, but they do have a ship which
some of these
maybe...
I've removed from Jiangjin, so I don't believe they're affected by the same rumours.
Right. Let's see, though. Oh, God. Oh god, yeah, let's get them straight in there. That was the right unit, wasn't it? It doesn't matter either way, let's get them in there. And then, well, it's Gong'an taken. Actually, Spleen's sat in there?
Spleen's upset.
I don't know if he's sat in there still or not.
Yeah, he's still in there, but
haven't captured him.
You're not gonna capture the mighty Spleen, you kidding me?
That's not so bad. That is not so bad. I think I'm going to keep them moving for now. Wouldn't hurt to. But hang on a moment. Do the people yeah, they have gold. They have gold. It's all good. Right, so let's get them continuing to move over here. Obviously, I'm lacking AP, so I need to be careful with every move I make. And Sulade, I'm going to move him in here so that I can
AP isn't consumed by unit movement.
Yes, I know. I mean, getting them back out again, though, it costs.
Yeah, oh yeah, that costs the it's only 10, I think.
Yes, it is. But given the amount of units I have here, what are they like in terms of? Okay, that's good, but I do need to pick up that ship down there. And let's check these guys out. We got Gan Ning here, 94. That's not good. Let's put him in here. We got Heyman, who is 97. I'm surprised their loyalty's dropping, to be honest, but in you go. And then I just realised I need a cushion of troops, don't I, ideally, so that I can hold the dock just in case they try and swerve around. So I'm going to put about 4,000 in there, I think, just to kind of cover that. Let's go for about that much. And who can we have do that? Let's see. Has anyone lost loyalty here? Let's go with you. Yeah. We'll have her do some transport. Do I want to take anything else? We'll take some more food, a bit of gold. Sure, why not? Sure. Got so much, it's ridiculous. Like, where's all this come from? I don't remember building up this much before, but, you know.
I think a lot of it came from Xiangyang.
Yeah.
That you sent down south, if memory serves.
Right, so that leaves me with another 30 remaining. What have I got left to do? Oh, yep, I completely forgot. Now let's see what your loyalty is like as well. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm going to pull them back, I think. But before I do that, let's finish off the bandits.
It's bad news for Han Zhong.
There we go. That's that done for you. And then, well, I've got Liao Hua coming up. He can finish off the Citadel. And then we'll see how things stand there. And
That's not the worry.
I know, but still, like, they aren't fit for actually helping anyway, because the majority of the troops that they're sending are cavalry, unfortunately. So, yeah, pike units probably not going to be too much use. I need to get a spear up here, ideally. You do have your spears there. They're going to be defeated by the time I get there, probably.
That's theirs.
Right, yes, all that remains really is for me to pay off people with the remainder amount that I have here, at least people who are in the port. So, is there anyone I'm sending out next turn or anything like that? Lu Jian I might be, but I think for now I'm safe to just do this. Wait, why has that gone to 5? Did I misclick? Oh, I clicked off one, yeah. Let's go with Lu Jian then. There we go. Okay, and oh yeah, I've got one more thing left to do. Have you got a nice dress at all?
What?
Have you got a nice dress? Like, I want you to be bridesmaid.
Oh god.
I'm having a marriage, and yeah, where is she? Oh, is this
black
all the
tie
males?
somewhere.
This is all the males, isn't it? I was going to say, like, where's she gone? Yeah, I'm going to be marrying Akira off to where is he?
Oh, this.
Yeah. Huan Shang. I thought...
Why?
I will explain in just a moment. Anyway.
There we go. Just like that, everyone.
Yep, just like that. Zhang Song apparently is going to be reading out the vows. We will now commence the wedding ceremony of Huan Shang and Akira Katsu. What a handsome couple.
And Liu P overseeing it.
Yeah, with just his completely, like... you know, approving face. From now on, I hope the two of you together will continue to aid me in my conquest. Thank you very much. Words cannot express how grateful we are for mediating such a good match for us. Aww. May we have a long and happy life together.
Yes,
and may our union ever be blessed. How beautiful. Isn't it touching, Shadow?
If you look to your right, folks, you'll find a plentiful supply of buckets if you require to use them.
The reason I thought I would pair them up is because they go beautifully together. I mean, Akira has a S rank in bows, and Huan Shang has a wonderful surplus of leadership and war. On top of that, out of all my characters, they're pretty much the same age as well. I was originally, because the amount of time she spent with Heyman, I was actually going to pair her off with him, but then I realised he's like 50.
Yes, and I would have objected to this.
I did also notice, in the meantime, by the way, that if you go to all officers and then list by age, you will find that a lot of the ones who appear are... yeah, they're my guys.
You got some old dudes. Pt.60, it's pretty good going.
I know, he's 60 now. We've got, who else we got? So, can't spot any others, but yeah, they're like here, you know, there is a lot of them that are aging very quickly here. Like,
hold on, that's not your officer list.
It's all officers, that's what I'm saying.
It's all
like,
officers. I was about to say, yeah.
I'm amidst, like, the top officers when it comes to age.
You have a few that are high. Liu Biao,
yes,
yeah,
exactly,
dies
yeah.
very soon.
Yeah. I'm surprised, Jesus actually that young. I thought he'd be like well into his 60s at this point, but yeah. Got Cheng Gui leading the top here. He lives for a long time, doesn't
Cheng
he?
Gui.
And Cheng Yu as well.
Potion of immortality.
I think Han Shui's set to live a long time, providing Ma Chao doesn't decide to take his head for whatever reason. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Right, so let's save the game. Where am I saving here?
That's a good question.
Back to the first page, or?
Don't want to touch those.
We've got some free slots there we haven't used.
Yeah, this is like my own private save, so I kind of sticking to scene 17, 24.
Yeah, those pages. Okay.
That's
start from the very top.
February. Yeah, we'll go from 17. This is session
19.
Whatever.
Beginning. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. We've lost track, everyone. It doesn't matter. I should probably date these a bit more properly, it'd be more effective. Never mind. Right, so I suppose we move on then. So I can only assume that Yuan Shang will be your new leader. Whenever the UP dies.
No, he won't be my new leader. I just thought as, it was the best match I possibly had. I did try and discuss it with Akira, as in the creator of the character, beforehand, but I wasn't really getting much of a response out of her, unfortunately. She's been very responsive, so I guess she didn't see the notifications or whatever. But I thought, like, it was perfect. It was perfect, and it will keep Huan Shang in my army because there's a lot of things that might draw him away, given he's way away from all of his friends and his family and all that. So, yeah, his family, which he kind of hates anyway, so...
Right, okay, so we have two particular issues that need addressing. Let's try and address this one first. So Xiao Shang's on his way. They're sending more rams, which I wasn't sure they were going to do. The problem is I don't have many more troops particularly to send. So I kind of have to get stuck in here. Obviously, my forts have now been destroyed in the midst of the siege. They could only hold for so damn long. They did a good job, to be fair. They did a good job. Good job, Wimpin. Well done. Do some damage here. Dian's going to work on the pikes as best as he can. Can I charge you out of my country bounds, just so I can get some proper stuff going on? That'd be good. Don't fail. Thank you.
Very nice.
There we go. Just get it out of city limits so I can actually operate here properly. We've got a lot of officers here. So I can do stuff. I have, of course, 0 order. That has been the case for a little while, folks, but I have no money at the moment.
Immediately check out to see if you can pick up any of the officers before you do anything else.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do here.
Check out your prisoners. They're really dropping. I hope you can manage to pick up a few of these. We're only Huchier. That's a bit of a surprise.
Leibo. You think I can do it? You think several people can do it? I'm not using Simafu. Yeah, sure.
Hey!
Very good. Thank you, Leibo. Leibo's not a man I remember too much about. He's kind of one of the more minor characters.
Isn't he one of Huan Xiao's ex-officers that moves to Cao Cao's force? Or
I have honestly no idea.
I can't remember. I genuinely cannot remember. I'll have a look.
We'll give him some money here. Yeah, Leibo. I thought Leibo served Lu Bu for a little while.
He might have been Lu Bu over to Wan Shu then in that case. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's one that travelled around. Zhong Yao is someone I would incredibly like to get hold of later on. He is one of the guys with efficacy, which is awesome. So I might be able to procure his services later on. We shall see. Chen Gong also captured. All sorts of things. There's Yang Shi. Oh, it was Mon and Ma Teng's. We got Ma Yun Lu's who's in prison as well, so lots of prison stuff going on.
Check out Li Bo and see if he has any relatives, because he does actually have a brother. He might not be in this game though, unfortunately.
Li Bo, here he is.
Ties? No, that's a shame. He has a brother called Lei Zhu, which it was not confirmed whether or not he was actually his brother, like it was lost in history. But he was an officer of Wan Shu, actually, we were both wrong. He was never with Lu Bu, he was never with any other ones I mentioned either, and it seemed like he pretty much lived and died with, Oh wait, no, he went on to be a Wei officer, there we go. Okay, so we were both partially right.
Let's give Leibo officership, because I need all the help I can physically get. Okay, so next thing we need to do is get some money. Again, not the greatest of rates, although Simafu is helping here. So
yeah, definitely. So 107% is pretty damn good.
I need to check what we got. We're out of equipment. We're out of a lot of things, unsurprisingly. And obviously, I'm not really generating anything here because there is no order. That is being a bit of an issue. So we'll go, say, to... We'll get, 7k. Let's go for 6k. I can always do more selling and stuff later on.
Yeah.
Right. So, we need to continue recruiting, which, again, is also being hampered by the fact that we have no... There's a lot of problems. So, we're just going to recruit And then I kind of want to march some spears out, which would have to be Yuan Shu. Yuan Shu's not a terrible spear unit, but I could probably wait a turn, actually.
I wouldn't use Feng Sao to do the recruition instead of
well,
it's a bit late now.
Nah, it's fine. I'll march out next turn. Let's see what I want to do here. There's no real point doing order yet until I can resolve the situation. Part of me thinks that one day I can take Hulao Gate and have it as a defensive point, but we're not there yet. We will... I can double recruit. Yeah, that's all I've been doing basically, was just double recruiting. There's no penalty for it. It costs me 300 gold for 1,000 troops, and I'm not losing any order because I have no order to lose, so what the hell.
Yeah.
Who's that leave? That leaves Bianzi. I'm not going to do much of. Now, the second problem we've got is Hanzhong.
Definitely.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can hold it.
They're busy doing other things at the moment. You could definitely build up something.
No, they're coming. They're going to be here very, very soon. I don't think I can hold it. There just isn't the resources here. So I think there's only one thing I can realistically do here, and it sucks, but I think it's probably the right call. Right, we're going to get you away from here. Let's send you this way. Doesn't help that Ma Teng is literally sitting in the gate there as well. We have no choice. I have no choice. I just can't hold it.
Let's make sure to take,
Taking the house, and we're going to Shangyong. It hurts. I had to fight for Hanzhong, but at this point, it also has 7 order. I've also drained this of everything. It's not producing... Look, this is what it's producing, folks. Nothing. There are a couple of prisoners here, but it doesn't matter. We're getting the hell out of here. Transports move faster than the spears, and the cavalry shouldn't catch us because they've got to go via the passes, so we're just going to get the hell out of here. Yeah. Admit that it's lost. We'll rebuild at Shangyong and start again. Shangyong has plenty of resources to work with, so we just have to rebuild and start again. This was the worry. I knew eventually Liu Zhang would try and attack me, and I would have been able to hold off Liu Zhang if Ma Teng had not just assaulted me, so I'm going to leave them to squabble over Hanzhong. I have to pull back and rethink my plans. Maybe look to take back Chang'an and go from there. We'll work it out. So that means I've got a little bit of stuff left to do, so I might as well drill with you. We've nearly got 2,000 points, actually, so I could do some more research. Maybe get my... I have to think about that.
I think with the amount of officers you have, solidifying 2 cities would be in your best interest anyway, because I think you could definitely build yourself up again.
I had enough for 4, and then Zhang Zhu died, and then things have been bad since then. So that is the way it is. So I think it's a hard call to make, but I think it's the right call. Ma Cheng might try and pinch this. They're just building as they go.
It's Jill White.
Jill White. Wulan will take. It was the right call. It sucks to give up 2 cities like this, but long term, everyone. Meanwhile, South's obviously making his retreat. Ow. Ow! Nice, getting the protection there against those damn bows. Right, I need to get away from the city. I've gone too close to the gates, and now the gates defenders are attacking me. I need to get away from there.
What's this?
It's Liu Qi, the yellow toe. Ah, yes. I know what this is about. You owed me money, so you are now... I don't even
remember this, but...
Yes, I remember this. You owed me money from early in the game, so you've now repaid the debt. I remember this now. We're even. Stover Zhuchang is considerable. Yes, I know. Thank you, benevolence. Oh,
it's gone back to your turn again, yeah.
Yeah, occasionally, like, it does that. Turn orders kind of, like,
scrambles
move around.
The turn order, yeah.
So let's get the hell out of here, folks. Yeah, let's just move. We got enough food. Let's get out of here. We'll be back, hopefully. If not, then it's because the series is probably over. Right, so there are more rams on their way. The problem is, once Cao Cao does get back, he's probably going to launch another attack with those towers once they've recharged a bit. So, right, Diane, you need to get the hell back in. You're spent. Wenping, you need to get into the forest and just hold off Xiao Shang. He won't be able to shoot at you because you're in the trees. Right. Who am I marching with here? What am I marching? Spears, right? So the best spears is Reckons Zhang.
Oh, really?
Which is reasonable because I got Fortitude, and I'm getting more use out of
Thanks,
Fortitude.
was Pike, isn't he? I forgot.
He's a Pike, yeah, he's a Pike dude, and I don't have any of
You
those
could always
right
put him
now.
on top of the unit, though, just to make him more powerful, I suppose. It depends if you want
I mean, yeah, I mean, it would make it a stronger unit, and Clear Fort's pretty handy. What the hell, we'll go with that, sounds good to me. So in that case, we shall do a drill first. We're not using them. You on Shu...
I would keep Yuan Shu for for recruiting, sorry, or something.
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
pretty good for that. We'll get
use-
Leibo and Zhang P doing the drilling here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright, now we'll go marching, the spears. Wang Yi, I need you in the base, my dear. I need the base. Don't need that, that'll do. Go get them scumbags. There we go, get them out of city limits. Very nice. Li Tong I now have regained control of, so that's good. So we're going to use him to also assist in helping to deal with Xiao Shan, try and get some chain attacks going here. Nah, didn't, but still effective. So we just got to...
Relation between them, or?
Oh,
chain attack, you mean double attack, right?
Yeah, the chain attack,
yeah.
yeah. So trying to use out of that. Obviously, they're making the retreat to Shangyong, so I'll deal with that very soon. So it's just a case of now trying to rebuild. Like I'm fairly sure I'm not getting attacked from behind. I'm pretty confident in that. I don't see how it could happen, like at all. Especially with this, with all this stuff going on as well. I just don't see it. Maybe via one, maybe. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Cao Cao is probably sitting at the capital, just throwing scrolls everywhere, wondering how the fuck have I not taken this city yet. To be honest, I don't know. I should probably have done this first. It's fine.
I wouldn't try every turn. It seems to deter them. Yeah, leave him
I
a
think
while. Leave him a while.
Yeah, it's worth a punt. Right, okay. So we're just going to keep recruiting here. Yeah, Yuan Shu's not too bad. Obviously, the charisma is the main stat here, so we'll do recruit. And should I do an inspection? Start getting some order back? No.
I think Zhang Yan is a A or S rank in cavalry as well, so it'd be a good one to pick up.
Yeah, he is a cavalry general. He's pretty good at that sort of thing, so... I feel like I should do something with my turn. Yeah, let's just keep recruiting. Troops are troops. Better than nothing. They got 20 will. It's better than the alternative I've got. Also, notice I have lost a chunk of technique points for losing Hanzhong. An absolute chunk of that. That's kind of how that shit works, so that is regretful. So, yeah. Gao Meng will make his retreat. He's probably going to get harassed on the way out. It'll be fine.
Oh, hello. Where's this
More
from?
dudes. Yong'an, Liu Zhang is telling you that he's coming for you. He's gonna make it hard.
Won't have it any other way. So he's gonna go by what? Probably like the rest of them for whatever reason.
Being that he, well, actually to be fair, considering that he's like a siege engine, it would make sense for him to take the river. It's actually quicker for him.
Yeah, right. You're continuing to go down there.
Yeah, he's definitely going towards Lucian. That's
yeah, I set these up with cavalry, by the way, so they fly faster. But then, yeah, if I get attacked, I'm going to be losing cavalry, aren't I? It's fine. It's all good. At least I'm getting them out nice and fast. So, right. So Zhou. Oh, not quite there, are you? Not quite there. Right, didn't I have a siege engine coming across? Did I imagine that? I hope I have. Yes, I've got a tower. Okay, so next thing I really need to focus on is stopping this, I suppose. In the meantime, though, I do have Chen Sheng. I need to keep pulling him back. Let's have you come back here. And what I'm going to do as well for you is, well, first off, I'm going to check out to make sure that... Who was I marching out? It's Liao Hua and someone else. Do you remember?
No. I was not here for any of this.
Right. Well, I pulled them into the base, but I can't remember who I had with me. It's like Greg's, that was it. Yeah, Liao Hua, like Greg's together to come and aid you. Hopefully, if they keep pursuing you on horseback, I might be able to push them back a bit anyway.
I don't think they will.
I'm going to march
fair,
anyway,
even if they try... The transport's going to get out in time. If anything, Gao Meng might have to play a bit of kind of staving them off, which he can do. He'll be fine, hopefully, maybe, possibly.
Right. Okay, you get going, and well, if not, I can just deal with the Citadel anyway. So, yeah. Okay then. So, let's do next then. Yeah, focus on this. Make sure that all these guys here who I'm about to send out have. Yeah, I'll pay him off just so that he doesn't need to come back anytime soon, just in case this gets hit again. I hope it won't, but, you know, it might do, you never know. I better pay him off as well, good grief. When did that happen? Why can't I pay off Jin Chuan?
Because he's not where you think he is.
Is he in here? No? What?
This is where you go through your officer list, find his name. That's why, because he's in Wei Yan's unit.
Oh, right, so he must have dropped over that turn or something, okay. That's no problem. Forget about that then. So, yeah, he's the only one in here who actually had deteriorated, yeah, loyalty. So that's all good. We can march these guys out now, so, can't remember who I had with who, but I don't think it matters too much. We got, so, yeah, Yi and Yiji's basically back up, essentially, so I need to send him out with, Heyman, so that he's got the strength there. Scanning, pet, and aerobics instructor. I'm going to send you out with a good bulk of the men because, well, you know, he's going to be our main muscle, I suppose. So I'm going to send him out with a good 9,000, I think. What do these guys have? Oh, it doesn't matter too much. Let's just march them out.
If it's on the sea, it's irrelevant, I believe.
Nearly forgot. Need my ships, don't I?
I want to give him a ship. That's kind of his thing.
Yeah, I'll drop it by 8,000 because I just realised I won't have that float of men that I wanted if I send them out with too much. So let's get you immediately on the go. I don't want to get bombarded by all these guys, so I'm going to sit him here, I think, for now and attack. We'll allow them to get through. I'll tell you what, no, let's put him over here so that the zone of control stops him from getting through, and I'll put VG here. Right, so get attacking. Let's begin. Hopefully he just decimate these guys.
He'll do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's a good amount. Dropping the will as well. I did check, by the way, to see if it made a difference if you had, you know, the spears, pikes, or whatever. I
don't think it does.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No,
I did loads of testing because it was really frustrating me in the last session, like whether or not he did, and yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it did. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah. Right.
Although it does. Like, if you've ever played like a Kessen game, it should do.
Oh yeah. If you come into naval combat, absolutely, because they're going to be coming in with nothing. But that doesn't really happen in this game, so to speak. You know, there's no deck-to-deck fighting or anything.
It's isolated. There, it's its own chain. It is its own equipment, basically.
Essentially, yeah. So that's them two out. The El Hua will unfortunately be... Oh, sorry, not the El Hua. Zhoukang will unfortunately be a bit delayed, but that'll be coming shortly. We've got to get you moving back from there. Right. Now, why do I have so few men over here?
I don't know.
Okay, we need to pay you off.
Can I tell you that?
Okay. So let's get that on the go. Is that going to be enough? I hope so. I don't know how much it ticks up by each time. Yeah, it's gone all the way up. That's fine. He has been so bloody unloyal. I've had to pay him off so many times. It's like, I can't think of how many times I've had to pay him off at this point, but it's getting a bit ridiculous. So we got some spears in here. Let's send... Who was my... person who was doing the weaponry? It's Wan Shang. Okay, so it was him and like Kirakatsu or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I might switch them out because I think her talents would be best used within a unit due to the fact she has Gladdened Heart.
Which is very handy.
Yeah. Instead, I think I will have him with Hojun. I think that should do. That's not going to like deteriorate them or anything, is it? Due to the fact he has higher leadership, it is a bit, isn't it? But
that is the issue you have. You have to bear in mind who's, because that's how your unit structure works, is by leadership, not by rank, because you don't have them, which has caught you a foul a few times.
Yes, it has, hasn't it? Got the same issue here with Hojun over Sulade as well. Oh dear. Okay.
The moral of the story here, folks, is that the my forces are superior to his. Clearly.
It's all good. Let's send this out like this. Why do I have 210 horses here?
Probably
it's
that's
probably
what
from
was
the
left
leftover,
over from...
Spleen.
Yeah, it was what was left over from the defense force.
Right, so let's get you guys going out. And I'll send them out with a bit of cash because they could potentially build... Zhou Kang is coming into here with more money, I think, so it's all good. At least I hope he is. Anyway, let's check. No, he is not. Never mind then. Let's leave the money there just in case. Alright, so food, they need a bit less actually, thinking about it. They're spear anyway, because they steal, don't they? So it's all good. So let's send them out with that. They don't have many units, unfortunately, but it's better than nothing.
I think...
Main muscle here is going to be Wei Yan, really.
You're likely to be okay. We'll see what defense force comes out. I don't think it'll be a huge amount. They'll probably just sit in the walls and just take the defensive siege.
Right, one Shang and Hozhan. Sending those two out together with the towers. That's going to be the remainder of the
Yuan
troops.
Shang being this far south just like troubles me a little bit.
It's a bizarre concept, yeah. He was the successor of Huan Shao, wasn't he? I think I mentioned in the previous session, actually, didn't I? But
yes, we chatted about it, obviously, because Yuan Shao is the sea, so we chatted all about the...
Yeah, the fact he passed over to his youngest son, who was Huan Shang, as opposed to his oldest son, and then that kicked up another war between the brothers, with Yuan Shi joining into Huan Tan's force, didn't he?
Yeah, it was a little mess.
Well, I feel bad for Wan Shi because he just got caught up in the middle of it, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, he was never gonna get it, but he was kind of forced to take a side. That's kind of how this shit works when you're the third wheel in that sort of point.
Yeah,
it is how things go sometimes. There is no fence sitting.
Yeah, exactly. I do apologise if you can hear my keyboard clicking, by the way. It's only going to be a one-session thing because I have another keyboard on the way at the moment.
He thought it'd be a fun gimmick to get a keyboard that literally has clackers underneath every single key.
Yes, it's like your own personal maraca, kind of. I'm playing tribute to this amazing soundtrack. What am I doing for the remainder? I think I might just end my turn here because I don't really have enough AP to pull off anything. So am I saving here again?
Yeah, 17 and 18 are good. We're never going to use those again.
Oh, well, we just want to keep saving over this, don't we?
There, 17 and 18. Go between. Just, it's fine.
Okay, let's get rid of this. Session whatever, there we go. Cool. That's my turn over then, so back... Oh, I should actually... Yeah. Just in case the turn...
Yeah, it is the AI's turn here, so we'll kind of see what's going here.
Yep, here we go.
The Rams are on their
way.
Got
Gongsun Du coming over.
That's very rude, Xiaoshu. You shouldn't be able to do that. Don't appreciate you doing that to my forces. Incredibly rude. And Luo Yang. I might just lose to Luo Yang just to freaking HP. Yan Jun's making a run.
He was there for a long time.
Thanks, Emperor.